What's up, minions, and welcome back to another Brootal Block Reacts here on YouTube. Today we are going to be reacting to another band that has been on Brootal Block, the radio show, which is hosted by Super Cool Radio. If you haven't checked that out, it is an all audio only radio show on Super Cool Radio. New episodes of the Brootal Block come out every Tuesday at noon. There you can discover new bands that you probably haven't heard of, and hopefully you find some bands to add to your own personal playlist. But it's an hour metal show that we play every Tuesday at noon on Super Cool Radio with me, DJ JC. I wanted to create something cool on YouTube, and I decided to do this, which is a react channel. So I pull bands that have been on the show before, and we go ahead and pull them and check out their videos, and I give a little more in-depth opinion, viewpoint on the band, because on the radio show, I literally play music that I like, and bands that reach out to me and want to share their music with the community. That's what we're all about there. So here, we dive a little bit deeper. So I hope you're ready. You get your popcorn, get your blankie, whatever you need, and let's dive in to this new one. Now this is going to be a react of the band Raven Black. So right off the bat, I like the visuals. I like bands that take that theatrical approach. I feel like it's kind of a dying thing with a lot of the newer metal bands that are coming out, but I do like bands and appreciate bands that take the time to do this. Although some people may think it's corny, I personally really enjoy it. I think that's one of the things that made Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson and Alice Cooper such cool bands, was that they had these visuals. It's one of the reasons why I like Mushroomhead. As much as that band has changed over the years, and I don't even know if there's even an original member in that band anymore, visually their music videos have always been very top tier, and as they've progressed in their career, their videos have become even more in depth and more visually stimulating. And this band is doing that as well. I think the overall look to fit also the premise of the song is really cool. I really dig this stuff. I hope more bands do it. I definitely would love to do it. I really respect and appreciate bands that go all out and do the visual aspect along with the musical. I love this real creepy vibe that this song is giving. I've always really dug songs that are like that because, again, you can be brutal, you can be fast, you can be technical. All that stuff's awesome. There's a lot of that out there. But I like bands who take the creepy approach when it comes to metal music, when they pull it back a little bit and they give you that uneasy feeling, that creepy vibe. I really, really dig that type of stuff. And I liked what she's doing here vocally too. Again, I've mentioned this in past videos, but when it comes to vocalists, female vocalists in particular, I definitely like when a female vocalist kind of sings outside of that normal box. When they're constantly doing the operatic 80s metal type stuff, I've never been a huge fan of that, only because, again, it's a female. Their vocal ranges kind of sit at that level, whereas, if it's a guy, it's a little more impressive. So to see her take a different approach vocally to still fit that creepy vibe visually, musically, vocally, it's all there, and I'm really digging what they're doing here. See, and then you go into that chorus, man, and you get a little bit of that raspiness mixed with the screaming. It's very, very metal. Like I said, not everything has to be super fast, super technical to be considered heavy. Uh, this song is fairly simplistic musically, but it's got a vibe. And I think that to me is more important. Aesthetically, I think this is one of those things where this is one of those bands where when you put on a music video, you're watching a music video. Like there's no doubt about it. You're watching a music video. It's one of the reasons why I loved Michael Jackson back in the day. His music videos were like mini movies. I like when bands do that. I like when bands take the time to do this. They take the makeup in consideration. They take the lyrics in general, like what the premise of the song, and they recreate it. Not only are they painting a picture musically if you're listening to only the audio side of it, but visually when you watch it, it brings it all together. It's that icing on the cake. And like I said, vocally, I think she's doing a really good job here and kind of showing her abilities. You had this real creepiness in the verse, and then she opens up a little bit in the chorus, and you get this raspy vocals with the more guttural type stuff, and it flows really well. I also, again, as a bass player, I really appreciate when this bass line, not very difficult, pretty simplistic, but it's very straightforward, and it helps keep that creepy vibe. And I like that the guitar is kind of pulling away here in the second verse. He's just kind of playing and letting it ring out. It really helps. So when you get back into that chorus and everything opens up, it really helps that element of, oh, it's bigger. This is the chorus. This is the big part. I like when bands do that. I used to have a coworker that was not a fan of when bass would do that. Especially it was like bass and drums during like a verse part, and then the guitars would come in later. He was not a fan of that. I personally really enjoy that type of stuff. I like hearing that in certain songs. Like I said, even when the bass is simple, as long as it's holding it down and it's doing its job and it's staying in the pocket with the drums, I'm all about that. I know I'm really sticking to the visuals here, but I also want to I don't know if this was done purposely. I'm guessing it was, but bravo to the guitar player and the drummer and the bassist for one, syncing your clothes and having that black white color. And then the vocalist kind of offsetting that with, the main band is white with black accents, where she's more black with white accents. I really dig that. But also the fact that the guitar is matching with the outfit. I am one of those guys. I'm going to be doing shows here hopefully soon within the near future with a band, and I'm really excited because I have a whole stage persona that I want to do and have, and there's a color combination in that as well. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what that color combination is going to be, but I really appreciate that type of stuff. Again, that attention to detail is things that I really appreciate in a band on their music videos and live performances. So bravo to that. I'm really enjoying this video. This gives me very Marilyn Manson meets Mushroom Head. If Marilyn Manson was a female instead of a male, musically and vocally, I think this is kind of the route he would have took. And then, of course, I don't know how long this band's been around, but their video quality and the visuals are top tier in my opinion. I think this stuff is, if you go look at some of Mushroom Head's newer videos, go look at some of the stuff that they're doing, and then come back and look at this. They're very close in quality, and I can appreciate that. I'm pretty sure this was a pretty expensive music video to make. So to Raven Black, thank you for making such a visually stimulating and great video. I can't think of the words to say, but this is a very well done video. And I just want to let you guys know that I definitely appreciate it. And I know there's some minions that are watching it that are definitely appreciating what you guys are bringing to the table here. Uh-oh, we're having a little change up here. All right. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Well, there you have it, guys. That was Raven Black. And Raven Black, if you guys are anything live like you guys are in the music video and you guys take your live performance as artistically awesome as you do with your music videos, this is a band that I definitely could see myself paying to go see live. I feel like I would get my money's worth, not just musically, but on a visual level. Again, I like bands that do this type of stuff. I know this isn't for everyone, but this is definitely a band. If you've been looking for a band that is visually stimulating, along with musically stimulating, then definitely check out more of Raven Black. I really had fun with this video, and I definitely want to check out more of what you guys have to offer. I think this is a band that my wife is going to love, by the way. I don't remember if I showed it to her when we put you guys on the show, but I'm definitely going to show her the music video now because I know she's a huge Mushroomhead fan, and she's been a big Mushroomhead fan ever since the girl came in, who has, again, that raspy type of vocal style. I really dig when girls can do that. Again, it's kind of the opposite of guys. I really am impressed when guys can hit high vocal range stuff. I'm really impressed when girls can hit that lower register and really belt that shit out. It's one of the reasons why I like Kilmore. Kilmore is one of my top favorite female bands right now when it comes to singing. There are some other female bands out there that I want to cover that are more on the brutal side, have really good screaming voices, and we'll get there eventually. Casket Robbery is one of them. I know I want to cover Casket Robbery here on YouTube soon. There are a lot of great female fronted bands out there that I am discovering and I am completely falling in love with, and they all bring something to the table that is unique that I really dig, and Raven Black is one of them. And not only do they have the music side of things down, but again, they have the visuals, and I'm really digging the visuals. I hope you guys are like this live, because like I said, I if you guys are ever in my area, I definitely would like to go check you guys out and see what kind of stage show you guys bring, because I feel like you guys could bring something really cool just visually off of just this one video. It seems like you guys could really bring something cool to the table. So if you haven't checked out Raven Black, then please go check out the rest of the discography. Go check out their other videos. If you definitely dug this one, more than likely you're going to like the other stuff. I haven't actually looked at all the other stuff myself, but I did see them while I was searching for this video. And the thumbnails look like they have fun in all their other videos. So definitely give Raven Black some love and let them know that DJ JC of the Brootal Block sent you. Well, that wraps it up with this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this react. If you'd like to check out more, by all means, visit the channel and check out some other reacts. If there's a particular band that you would like me to react to, or even just put on the show of Brootal Block, our audio version, our radio show, then you can send it down here in the comments. If you're in a band and you want to be on the show, then by all means, email me at brutalblock@gmail.com. That's brutalblock@gmail.com. And you can send me an MP3 or a WAV file and let me know that you want to be on the radio show, and we will get you on the Brutal Block. If you'd like me to react to your latest video, let me know that down in the comments as well, and we'll get on that. Now, when it comes to the radio show, we do have a queue system. So when you send me your music, just know that if you don't hear it right away, there's a reason for it. We didn't forget about you. We will get to you eventually. If it's time sensitive and you're trying to promote it for an album release or a tour that's coming up, or you want to coincide with the music video that's dropping, just specify that in the email and we will work with you. Now, I say that, and I also will say on top of that, although we do this with some bands, when they let us know specifically, I do ask that as a band, please do not abuse this. We want all the bands that submit music to have a chance to be on the radio show, to be in the React YouTube channel. This is a community of positivity, and we don't want to muddy that up with a negative or impatient kind of thoughts and ideals. So just keep that in mind. We do have a queue system, but I am willing to work with bands who have something that is kind of time pressed. We can talk in the email and private messaging, and we will figure something out. We'll work something out. So again, I want this to be a positive experience for both band and fans. So again, thank you for always coming in, checking out, giving us a like, comment, subscribing, sharing it with your friends, and all that stuff. We definitely love it. We love you for it. And that's what this community is about sharing bands, about growing the community, and watching these bands grow. That's my ultimate goal, and that's what I want to see. I want to see these bands grow into something fantastic, because a lot of these bands deserve to be heard, deserve to be seen, and deserve to get their shot. So thanks again for tuning in. All the Minions, again, every Tuesday at noon, we have new audio radio shows coming out on Super Cool Radio. Thank you to all the bands that are a part of it, and thank you to Matthew Thomas of Super Cool Radio, for without the bands and without Matthew Thomas, Brootal Block would not exist. So I'll see you on the next one. Take care.